What's up, guys? Welcome back to channel. Maverick here with another episode of Spy Family. So last episode was Anya's first real day at school, and beyond the usual stuff, I guess one big development is clarifying her relationship with Damien, her target, which means to say that nothing has been really clarified at all, but at the very least, as I said, I had the sneaking suspicion that Damien wasn't going to be this pure antagonist character, right? And as it turns out, he does have somewhat of a crush on Anya. Well, I'm interested to see how that is going to develop. In the meantime, she's gonna have to work hard to earn her merits, not get dismerits, and beyond all the heartwarming stuff and whatnot, which I'm sure is going to be permeated throughout the entire series. One thing to note from the last episode is that it seems we are going to be going into a more Yoru-focused episode. Her little brother seems to have learned that she has married. So, depending on how they decide to spin this, like keeping up the appearances, keeping on the facade and whatnot, I have a feeling this is going to be a pretty hilarious episode. So let's get right into it. Alrighty, I skipped the opening. Let's begin in 3, 2, 1, play. Counter secret police, eh? Would that just be 1? Why didn't you use your mind reading abilities? 5 minus 6. Oh, it's 1 over 6. 4 months? On what basis? No, I highly doubt the competency of this intelligence agency. City Hall, eh? That's exactly where Yoru was working at, right? Yeah, this is exactly where Yoru was working at. That's how they apprehend people? They like literally carry him off? That's funny. Oh, it's the Queen Bee, yeah? That's a pretty big blank. Don't tell me her brother works for the state security. Kinda saw that one coming. And yet he doesn't know about the secret identity of his own sister? Ministry of Foreign Affairs, eh? So he was originally supposed to be more of a diplomat kind of character. Hmm. So he kills people with kindness? Or does he have like a secret? Yeah, I was wondering like if he was like if they had that kind of evidence, the other guy would have used it immediately. And of course, they've got to like, you know, net all this. They gotta make things so complicated. No, that's impossible. Oh, okay. So they're not going for the kind little bro thing, eh? Although, like I said, it's kind of funny that he's working for a, an organization like this and he doesn't even know like her sister's real identity. Because undoubtedly, for an organization like the secret police, they would have to do thorough investigations into close kin and family. So are they gonna have to like act all lovey-dovey and stuff? Ooh. Okay. Mm. I love that. I love how she's all like, they're flirting. Have you guys thought of a cover story yet? Holy shit, that is a lot of photos. Yeah, this is like a super syscon. Alright, so what's actually gonna happen? And what is the cover story that they're going to do? This is so convoluted in a lot of ways. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I also want to know as well. Why wouldn't they? Ah, okay. Jealousy. Like, how can you? This is inappropriate and whatnot for two unmarried people to be living under the same roof. It's that kind of a situation, eh? Is it going to be like something super outrageous? But then Yuri accepts, right? Of course. Although I think it would be kind of normal for her though. What? No, alright. Is he like maybe, yeah, worse of a drunk than Yoru is? Is he going to slip up? Oh, does he know? Is that like the normal? Damn, and actually, they're how good are they that they actually have the complete templates already? Like they already know about templates. Yeah, but typically it's for foreign, like intelligence agency spying, not for domestic spying. Yeah. Butchering? No, wait. Was she already an assassin at this age? Holy shit! And yet this dude never worked herself to death. Literal death. Oh my god, this is so ridiculous in so many ways. Why are you calling her Rody? Him Rody. If Anya is listening right now, she's like, Icha Icha! Mom and dad are flirting. Mm. Then prove it to me. Of course. Kiss? Are you sure you want them to see that, Yuri? Let me guess. Anya's gonna do something? Are we gonna stop right here? Yep. uh, like I said, that's what I want to see, right? Some kind of situation to allow these two to have their relationship kind of develop as well. All right, I'll see you guys after this. Alright, so as I said, I was waiting for a situation like this. We've seen all the heartwarming moments between Anya and Loid, and Anya and Yoru and whatnot. Now it is time for some Loid and Yoru development, right? And this, her little brother, as annoying as this entire situation may seem, is the perfect opportunity to build this kind of bridge, right? Now, obviously, I'm not expecting them to actually kiss. I think nobody is. It's pretty obvious that something is going to spring up to cause them to not kiss. I would say, like I don't know, like some wine getting spilled out, or maybe Yuri once again exploding, or maybe just having a little bit too much to drink. Maybe Anya was got woken up from all this commotion, and then she's here to add another twist in the works as well. But in any case, they definitely, I feel like this is a catalyst towards us seeing the development of those two's relationship, right? And come on, like, I just love it anytime when Anya is like, mom and dad are flirting and whatnot, papa and mama are flirting. Like, that is, that is all sorts of cute, and that's peak rom-com, right? So anyways, love it, love it. And of course they had to go with this entire super ridiculous sort of development here, right? Where, Yoru's little brother just happens to be working for the counterintelligence agency, right? The secret police and whatnot that is completely tasked with trying to find people just like Loid here. And then, once again, there is this discrepancy here in which Yoru doesn't really know what her little bro is doing, and Yuri doesn't really know what his sister is doing, right? Again, like I said before, the unrealistic part about this, I feel, is in that if you do want to get into the spy business, right, they need to run very, very thorough background checks for your family, your next of kin, and whatnot, just to make sure that you don't have any connection with some suspicious dealings, right? And that not only includes like foreign influences, but also domestic influences. It would be bad if you say one of your intelligence officers was actually in cahoots with like some local, underground organizations or whatnot. Like if they had if the the mafia or whatnot had them in their pocket or whatnot, that would definitely be a bad thing as well. So it's kind of unrealistic in a way that Yuru has identity has not been discovered yet by the state or whatnot. Although I guess the twist there could be that the organization that she's working for might also be working for this current state as well, right? So she might be killing in the name of the state. Actually, now that I think about it, that could also be a possibility, right? Because then that would totally make sense. So even though they do their investigation into Yoru's background, but then it turns out that, hey, she's working for the state as well, that would actually be a plus instead. So just based on this, then again, right, this series isn't exactly based on pure logic and whatnot. I said numerous times that there's a lot of, like, just the fact that Loid is tasked with creating a family in order to put up with this ridiculous scheme to get close to the target is quite unrealistic in of itself. But with that being said, though, I think it would be pretty genius to tie in to tie in this aspect of Yuri's story to Yoru's occupation and who she actually works for as well. And wouldn't that be quite the twist here? And I'm sure that in some way or another we will have to get more information in terms of who Yoru is working for, right? We know about Loid, we now know about Yuri. Yoru still remains pretty much a mystery, so we need to still see her affiliation and who, like, what is the purpose of her background organization. Or I guess technically they could also be like just a pure just a pure mafia organization or something of that sort, but I don't know. Like a pure third party neutral party. I have my doubts about that, but no, oh well, that it is just some interesting speculation here, right? So we will see. And yeah, in some ways, this is quite the ironic situation as well, right? You have the little bro who is desperately trying to protect his real family, albeit in a very excessive and overbearing kind of way. And then you also have Loid, who's working hard to protect, in a sense, his fake family, right? So I do find the conflict between Loid and Yuri to be somewhat ironic and somewhat interesting on that aspect as well, right? They clearly can't back down from each other, but one is real, one is fake, and yet we here as the viewers are rooting for the fake side instead. So that just adds another little bit of just a twist, right? Like a squeeze of a lemon, if you will, just to spice things up once again. Not really too much else to add at this point. I'm kind of glad that they actually went with the younger brother is not just a clueless guy who's somehow I mean, I can get him being a syscon, right? But from what we can see about him and his work, he's clearly good at his work, and not just good in the he's smart sense, but he's not afraid to get his hands dirty, right? He's gonna do what he needs to do to get the job done. He is fully an integrated counterintelligence officer, if you will. So that adds a degree of ruthlessness to him as well, as it does for both Loid and Yoru, right? None of them are exactly what we can call squeaky clean people, but anyways, in what I'm trying to say here is that I'm glad that they gave him such a more foreboding and threatening background instead. Part of the story, of course, part of the drama, but fun nonetheless. Alright, so that is it for this episode. Again, I'm guessing next episode we will have more of the same. I'm super glad for that. I'm still waiting for some actual, some real development, because this is still kind of forced, right? Like I said, I don't really want Loid to be kissing Yoru under this kind of circumstances. I think that will happen later on, but we gotta develop everything first, and this is a good situation for that development to happen. So, thank you guys, and I will see you guys next time. Stay tuned, and bye-bye.